Every success story you admire hides one painful truth. Before the spotlight, there was darkness. Before the victory, there were failures. But here's the difference. While most people see failure as the end, successful people see it as the beginning. They don't run from rejection, they use it as fuel. And today, we're going to uncover the secret power of turning failures into comebacks, so you too can rise stronger than ever. Why failure feels like the end. Failure hurts. It shakes your confidence, questions your abilities, and sometimes makes you feel like quitting altogether. We've all been there, after rejection, after losing something we worked so hard for, or after hearing no again and again. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Failure is not a full stop, it's a comma. It's not the end of the story, but a pause before the next chapter. Think about it, every great inventor, leader, or entrepreneur you know faced repeated setbacks. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." The key difference is this: unsuccessful people let failure break them, while successful people let failure shape them. They understand that failure isn't a signal to stop, it's feedback to grow. If you change the way you see failure, you change the way you rise from it. The mindset shift, failure as a teacher. Here's the secret: failure is not your enemy, it's your teacher. Every time something doesn't go the way you planned, life is showing you a lesson. The problem is, most people are too busy feeling defeated to notice the wisdom inside the pain. Look at athletes. When they lose a match, they study the replay. They ask, where did I go wrong? What can I do better next time? They don't quit the sport, they sharpen their game. The same applies to your life. Failure is feedback. It's a mirror reflecting your blind spots, your weaknesses, and the areas you need to improve. When you start asking, what is this moment trying to teach me, instead of, why did this happen to me? That's when you unlock the power to bounce back stronger. Remember, failure doesn't mean you're not good enough. It simply means you haven't found the right way yet. Stories of comebacks. Let's bring this closer to reality. History is full of people who turned rejection into fuel. Take J.K. Rowling, for example. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, 12 publishers rejected her manuscript. Imagine if she had stopped at rejection number 5, or 10. Or consider Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in history, who was once cut from his high school team. He later said, "I have failed over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." And of course, Colonel Sanders, who faced over 1,000 rejections before someone believed in his fried chicken recipe. Today, KFC is one of the biggest restaurant chains in the world. These people weren't born with superpowers. They simply decided that rejection was not a wall, but a stepping stone. They proved one timeless truth: failure doesn't destroy you, giving up does. Turning pain into fuel. Failure stings, but pain is energy, and you get to decide how to use it. Some people let pain drain them. Successful people let pain drive them. When rejection hurts, they channel that frustration into action. When doors close, they use the disappointment as motivation to build their own doors. Think about it, the same fire that can burn you can also warm you. It depends on how you use it. Here's a mindset shift: instead of asking, why me, ask, what now? Instead of saying, I failed, say, I learned. The moment you redirect your pain into purpose, your setbacks become fuel for a greater comeback. Remember, your greatest strength is hidden in the moments you thought would break you, building your comeback story. Now here's the part most people miss. Bouncing back isn't just about surviving failure, it's about rewriting your story. Every failure gives you two choices. 1. To accept defeat and stop. 2. To rise, adapt, and come back stronger. The truth is, your comeback doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to impress the world right away. It just has to begin. small steps, daily effort, quiet discipline. Because comebacks are not built overnight, they're built in silence, in persistence, in those little decisions you make every single day to keep moving forward. And one day, the same people who doubted you will look back and realize, your failure was not your ending. It was the start of something greater. Your story isn't defined by the fall, it's defined by the rise. Remember this: failure is not your enemy, it's your fuel. Every setback you face has the power to shape a stronger, wiser, unstoppable version of you. So, don't give up. Your story is still being written. And the best chapters are ahead. If this message inspired you, make sure to subscribe to Trillies, turn on the bell notification, and share this video with someone who needs hope today. Together, let's rise, rebuild, and remind the world that failure is never the end, it's just the beginning.